Hi Pisces, welcome to your February you versus them love tarot reading. So Pisces, we are looking at you and your person at this time, no matter your circumstance or situation or person of interest, whatever it is for you. And we're going to see the energies between you right now and see what you need to know. So we have two separate tarot decks as well for each side. And I'll be putting you here, Pisces, your person here. But if you need to switch energies, please feel free to do that. So we have the Whispers of Healing Oracle here. So when you get opening messages for each side with this deck, then jump into your reading. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, heavy placements, cross watchers, male or female, general collective reading. But welcome in Pisces. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in and thank you. My name is Mary and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. Keep in mind, Pisces, that all readings should be considered timeless. This is just when the messages come out. All right. So let's see, Pisces. Let's see what we got going on. Let's take a look at this side, your energy first. We have barriers, 13, which is 4, which is stability foundation. We have well-being, and we have 21, which is 3, which is about growth, expansion, building, rebuilding. All right, let's see what's on their side. Replenish, 31, which is 4. Another 4 on their side. And give back, and we have 6, which is a very healing, balanced energy. Okay, so, I mean, well-being on your side, replenish on their side. All right, I feel like here, these are two people, Pisces, that needed to take a break from each other for some reason. So it could be that maybe you were clashing, you weren't getting along, there was something affecting this where you feel like you need to put a barrier up with this person a little bit here while you restored yourself with well-being, regaining your energy back, doing some healing, and them too, like taking a step back and replenishing themselves as well. But we got them in the energy. They're ready to give back. They're ready to jump right back in, whether you are or not. I don't know. We're going to see if we can get a little energy of what's happening here, and see what's going on. So let's just jump to the tarot and see what the tarot has to say. So let's see. So for your side here, Pisces, we got the Mystic Dreamer Tarot. And for their side, we have the New Palladini Tarot. And then to close it out, we have the Divine Energy Oracle for some closing messages for each side. Let's see what else we need to know. So let's take a look at your energy first, Pisces, to see what we need to know about you. And like I said, if you need to switch it around, please feel free. All right, tell me about Pisces, you versus them. What do we need to know? What do we need to know at this time? For Pisces, please. All right, let's see. The King of Swords. The Two of Pentacles. The Nine of Wands. The Two of Swords. So it feels like here, Pisces, there could have been some things said between you. We do have the King of Swords here. Sometimes that can be a little cold. Maybe saying some things that we shouldn't have said, which is an unbalanced kind of energy, this up and down energy with the Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. A little bit of a struggle here. And the Two of Swords is a little bit of, you may have blocked this person, indecisive, blocked energy. I mean, the King of Swords can stand up, tell it like it is. So you may have just told this person like it is. Maybe they didn't like it. But, by the way, I'm going to mention the signs as I see them, Pisces. It could be signs and charts, people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, it's totally fine. You disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. We got Gemini there. 8 of Cups. So, yeah, there's, distancing yourself from this person, right? With the 8 of Cups. So let's see if we can get more info, like what exactly maybe happened here. Right? King of Swords, male or female, it don't matter. Something was said here that led to this unbalanced, uneasy, I would say, feeling between you. Now it's created kind of like a struggle and a very like blocked, indecisive energy. But let's see, Pisces, what else do we need to know about this on your side? Ten of Swords. This is like an ending. Five of Wands. A lot of conflict. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot of conflict. You know, maybe you were just arguing a lot or something, you know. Magician reverse. So it's like totally stepping away from this. Strength. You don't feel like you can overcome what's ever happened here with the Strength card reverse, right? You don't feel like there's any hope for this to keep manifesting forward because of the conflict, feeling like, you know, maybe this is just the end. We got Gemini, Virgo, Leo. This could be a conflicting situation. You know, inner, outer circumstances, the energy between you, whatever this is. Let's see, Tower reverse. So kind of like a long, slow change. I'm almost feeling like this, and this is right now energy for me, Pisces. I'm almost feeling like this energy of like, you knew this was eventually going to happen, right? This change was eventually going to happen with the Tower reverse. All right, so we're actually going to do one more line, a little bit of clarifying, and then we're going to jump into their side. All right, let's see. Pisces. What else do we need to know here for Pisces? You versus them. Pisces energy. Let's see. Eight of Pentacles. The Moon. Page of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Wow. I'm feeling a lot of energy here, Pisces, of you constantly giving to the connection and investing in it and trying to make it work, right? And each time being excited about this, like, you know, it's going to work, putting in the energy, but also, you know, Eight of Pentacles, hard work, things, you know, hoping it's going to work out. But then the Moon is like, that's you actually right there, Pisces, not really knowing what the future holds, what it looks like, what's going to happen, right? I keep putting in this work, but I can't really see clearly if it's really going to work, right, between us. You could be a little different from each other because we have like this fire and earth energy. So, I mean, one of you could be really fiery and out there, and the other one's more stable and grounded. And there could be a little conflicting personalities as well. We also have Capricorn and Sagittarius. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. It's like waiting things out, like what's going to happen here. Knight of Wands, but not really wanting to take action anymore. Knight of Wands reverse. The Star, and then doing your healing. And we felt that with, what was the card you had there? Well-being, right? Nine of Swords reverse. Like you don't want to feel stressed anymore, right? You know, things need to balance out, equal give and take. Or Queen of Swords, King, Queen of Swords here. I mean, this could be a divorce for some, but this is also, you know, we need to have a clear communication, right, about this whole situation. Can we heal and move forward, bring everything to light, or is it over, right? Okay. So, Pisces, boy, energy feels a little heavy. So we have all this energy on your side of like really wanting it to work, putting in the work, right? And then it's like, you know what? Maybe it's just not going to work, right? So let's see what we have on their side. It looks like they're ready to jump right back in, but let's see. So let's take a look at that person on your mind, Pisces. You versus them. Tell me about this person for Pisces. The Moon. Well, there you are, Pisces. First card out, right? Knight of Wands here. They're ready to take action towards you. Yeah, I just, we talked about that, right? Queen of Swords. So we just saw the Queen on the bottom of your deck. You got the King over there. Nine of Pentacles. Let's see what's on the bottom. Ace of Cups. So they don't want to give up on this, but you're not so sure it's going to work. Now, the Nine of Pentacles is a single independent energy, but also can mean being confident and strong, being able to stand on your own 2 feet. So they may be like a very free-spirited kind of person, which is very different from you, where they seem to act like they're single and independent, which is different from how you perceive and act through a relationship. So it's not that they are seeing other people. I don't really feel that. But I think your personalities are clashing here. That's what I feel. Knight of Wands. I mean, they may just do things that are crazy, and you're like, you know what? What the heck are you doing? You know. Let's see. We got Pisces, Sag, Libra. They're ready to communicate, right? Yeah, and it's about the love. So there is love here. But yeah, conflicting energies here with the Five of Wands, exactly. All right. Oh boy, so let's see, Pisces. What else do we need to know about this person for Pisces? You versus them. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know, please? Let's see. Death reverse. Yeah, they don't want it to be over. They don't want it to be over. Page of Swords. They'll be checking out your social media, seeing what you're doing, saying, right? Wanting to communicate. But they're feeling stuck. Yeah, you could have blocked them, and they want to communicate. Okay. And they're feeling the distance. Definitely. Wow. At a distance and blocked, but they want to communicate, and they don't want it to be over. We got Scorpio and Aquarius energy showing up now. Let's see what's on the bottom. Ace of Swords. Yeah, no communication. No clarity. And they may want to come show up at your home here with the Four of Wands. I'm not so sure if you'd be crazy about that, but they're like, well, if I can't get through to Pisces, then I'm just going to go show up, right? Oh boy. Okay. So let's do one more row here, Pisces. See what else we need to know. Then we'll jump into the Divine Energy Oracle. But if it does resonate, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly, greatly appreciated. All right, Pisces. So one more row, some clarifying. What else do we need to know about this person? Two of Cups reverse. So you're definitely not together right now. And they're definitely feeling that. Yeah, Ace of Cups. So they're still feeling the love, even though you're not together right now. Nine of Swords reverse. Why is that here? Page of Cups. I'm feeling like they're not really stressing about it because they feel this person may not let anything bother them. So they're actually feeling like, well, all I'm going to do is go and apologize to Pisces right here, make things better, and everything's going to be fine. So I'm not worried about it. It's like they don't really worry about things either. So there's a lot of things about their personality that you don't vibe with, right? It's like nothing bothers them. They're very free-spirited, you know, they don't worry, which sometimes is not a bad thing, but sometimes it should be something, right? So they're like, I'm not worried. I'm just going to go and apologize to Pisces. I know we're not together right now, but everything's going to be fine, right? I don't know. I don't know, Pisces. We got Pisces right here. Three of Swords. They may be disappointed that, yeah, their tactics may not work, right? So, but they are heartbroken without you. I mean, we see that because they're blocked. So they're very disappointed, and you know, definitely feeling the, you know, separation, hermit, that withdrawn energy. But they know exactly how they feel, what they want. Four of Cups reverse. I mean, Six of Swords reverse is saying, I think they're just going to return and somehow see you, even though maybe you've blocked them on social media and things like that. Knight of Pentacles. I mean, they may come in and say, you know, we'll take our time and not rush, but I really want to move this forward with you. Because there you are, Pisces, with the King of Cups. Even if they haven't told you yet that they love you, they do. They may be hiding it a little bit. But Ace of Swords, yeah, no communication. Four of Wands, there's the home. They may be showing up here, Pisces. You know, it's obviously we got Taurus here. It's up to you what you want to do with this. You know, give them another chance. Or see, you know, I think you've done your part and you've tried. But there's just some things that, I think just a lot of differences here, right? In personality. Which is a big factor in a relationship, right? All right, let's see, Pisces. So let's get some divine energy oracles. See what else you need to know. Also, everything else you need to know is down below in the description box, so you can check that out if you like to. All the links, all the info, it's all down there. All right, so let's get some energy oracles. See what you need to know. Divine energy for Pisces. 2 for you, 2 for them. Bottom of the deck. We got 3 here. Let's see. Be true to yourself. Make no judgments. And have faith. Yeah, I think you've done that a lot. I mean, you've had faith and you try not to be judgmental, but you're like, you know what? I have to be true to how I'm truly feeling about this whole connection and situation, right? What do we have on their side? Be patient. So they're like, you know, just be patient with me. Maybe it's a difference too of one has a lot of patience and the other one doesn't. So, you know, it could be a lot of factors with this. Nurture yourself first. You're definitely both healing. I think more so on your end, but they're also taking some time for them, obviously, because you're separated and I think they're blocked. But let's pull one more for them. Live your soul, not a role. They live out their soul. They don't really worry about what others think, right? There's a lot about this person that they don't worry about anything, right? Sometimes it's not a good thing either. Bust out of your cocoon. They may be trying to bust down your door. I don't know. They're going to try to get through to you, Pisces. So I don't know what's going to happen here. It's totally going to be up to the two of you, right? And what you want to do with this. But anyway, that's what I have for you, Pisces. So I do hope that helped, that resonated. Again, everything you need to know is down below. I am wishing you the best, and I shall see you next time.